Hello, everyone. So, it is Tuesday, so it is time for Tuesday Talks. So, Tuesday Talks is a Goodreads group that was created by Mrs. J. Rods Reads and Bookworm's Buddy. And this week's topic is about bookstores. And basically, the question is do you have certain books in mind, or are you more of a browser? Now, the thing is, I'm kind of both. I pretty much always have a TBR, and I'll probably have a TBR till the day I die. I have books that I haven't read yet, and I just keep getting more books. I love bookstores. Whenever I go to the mall, I must go to Barnes and Noble. I always go to the book section and Goodwill and the thrift stores and such. Now, when it comes to certain stores, like Goodwill, for example, or other thrift stores, it's all donated stuff. So I can't really go in there and look for specific stuff. But, that's definitely a browsing place, and I love to browse the shelves, and I'll browse them once or twice because a lot of times I'll miss stuff, and I'll be walking by and I'll see something that caught my eye. And the thing about browsing is that sometimes you have books in mind, or perhaps, like in my case with, um, let's say, The Hunger Games, which I found the book at a thrift store. Um, I had the intention of reading it eventually, but not at the time I did. I had seen the movie, and I was at the thrift store, and I found a copy of the book, and I'm like, and then I read it, and I just fell in love with that. So, browsing is really good because sometimes you don't have certain things, that you're thinking about, and then you come across it and see the cover, and you're like, oh, you know what? I've heard about this, or I've seen the movie, and I really like it. And I wonder if the book is just as good. And, at thrift store prices, they're like $2 a book. So it's not like you're really wasting a lot of money like you would buy at a regular bookstore. So that's what I like about browsing. And, there are certain books that I haven't read a whole lot of. So I really don't know what to look for and everything. Um, Such as comics and graphic novels. I read some manga, like Sailor Moon and that, and those I'm always looking for at Barnes and Noble. But, like, I went to a comic store, and I love The Simpsons, and I found this one, Bartman. So, those kind of stores, too, I mean, they have more specific stuff than thrift stores, but, it's still a browsing place for me. Like this one here, there's no Barnes and Noble in the mall that I went to, but there is a place called Books Revisited, which is basically used. And it's really cool that I found Cinder there, because Cinder's really not that old of a book. It's really not. So I'm glad that I got this, but it's almost kind of disappointing that somebody would give this away because I'm almost done with it, kind of halfway done with it, and it's like I'm loving it. But I was reading it from the library and I had to take it back. So again, I wasn't looking for anything specific, and I came across a cover of something I was enjoying browsing, and now I got Cinder. Um, but like in Barnes and Noble, I'll usually have like my TBR list that I'm thinking of, and I mainly read YA, pretty much. I read other stuff too, but I'm pretty big into YA. So basically, I'll look for specific books and browse the shelves through YA or any other subject that I'm thinking about at the time. So I guess I'm more of a browser than anything, even when I have my list, because a lot of times you don't always find the books you want, even in Barnes and Noble, because maybe it's popular and they might have sold out. or stuff like that. So I'm definitely more of a browser than a specific buyer, but I still kind of do. I guess I do browsing within my specific buys, if that makes any sense. So yeah. So this is my Tuesday Talks, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. I will link all my social medias down here because I am on Tumblr and Twitter and Blogger or Blogspot, whatever you want to call it. And obviously you're watching this video, so I'm on YouTube. So check those out, and if you have any of those, let me know and I will check your stuff out. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.